Hello, I'm back. Finally, I am back from a fantastic two-week trip to Spain. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. It was just incredible. Yeah. So here we are in Subnautica below zero. I don't know where I left off, what I was doing, what my goals were, any of that. So I'm just gonna kind of run around and figure that out. So let's see. Okay, I made this a hotel. I've decided this is a hotel, and each level is its own suite. So yes, we have this thing. I remember that much. And we got some fishies in here. And this is the bathroom. I don't know if you guys saw any of this. Clearly there's no fish in here. There will be, I hope. We need to finish building that. Okay. Okay. And then above that, what do we have? We have nothing. Woo! Did I start it at all? No. Okay. All right. Sure. Did I do another layer up? No, not yet. So, okay. All right. So I need stuff. That's what I'm seeing from this. But story-wise, looks like we have that. What is that? An artifact to go find. Okay. Have we made the cure for the Curare bacteria? I don't remember if we did that. Oh, there's so much going on, and I haven't played in probably 3 weeks, realistically, even though the trip was 2. Okay, so what do we have? Robotics lab. Let's go to the robotics lab. Well, not really go to. Ooh, hello. Not really go to the robotics lab, but to where the big, whatever he's called is, Leviathan. Let's go there. Rory, you're so cute. She's right here in front of me. No, that didn't do what I thought it was going to. Can I okay, fine. Make this hard on me. Hi! She squeaked at me. Oh, are you squeaky? Why are you so squeaky? Alright. So we're trying to get to, that's not what I wanted, to that way. So we gotta get out of this area. I'm kind of just roaming and hoping it takes me where I need to go, because it's not been so long. I don't remember how to navigate here at all. Do I need any of those? I don't think so. I need quartz. That's the big thing. I need a lot of quartz and titanium, but mostly quartz. Nope. Nope. So yeah, I am just incredibly tired. The trip was absolutely amazing, but getting there and coming back was not. So from the moment I left my house to go to Spain, from the moment I left my house up until the moment we arrived in Florence, where we were staying, it was 27 hours of travel. So yes, I was really tired. Everybody was really tired. And then on the way home, it wasn't so bad, but at the same time it felt really bad. So on Friday, we left our dorms and and we went to a hotel, but the hotel was 5 hours away, and apparently I cannot get these. So it was a 5-hour bus ride, and then there was an issue with the hotel not having our reservations. So yeah, that was an issue, that was a problem. But then we got to sleep at the hotel for the night, so that was nice. But then from that morning until I got home the next night, or I guess the next morning until I got home that night, it was 21 hours of travel. 2 flights. One of them was 8 hours, and sorry, I need a sip of coffee. Important. Oh yes, coffee. Yeah, so for the first flight from Madrid to Newark was it was like 8.5 hours, and I mean that's a long time and it's difficult regardless, but it felt extra difficult because there was a baby crying the whole time, and I feel so bad for the baby, but at the same time, oof, 8.5 hours of everyone listening to this poor baby suffer, and like the poor parents, because I'm sure they felt awful about it for multiple reasons. I'm sure they're like, oh my god, my poor child, and then also like, oh my god, everyone around me is judging me. It's like, oh, it just was not a pleasant situation for anybody. So yeah, anyway, what was I gonna say? I don't remember. Wow, guys, I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Travel. Oh yeah, and then the second flight got delayed 2 hours, but it got delayed after all of us stressing about not having enough time in the layover to go through everything, because we had to go through immigration and customs, and then after that we had to pick up our luggage, and then we had to drop off that same luggage. Like, I don't know why they do it that way, but apparently they do, rather than transfer it onto the next plane for you. That makes more sense. So then other thing, thinking, words, brain. After that, then we had to take a train across the airport, which, by the way, this particular airport is just like really poorly designed. It's just, nothing was good about this airport. You were up and down and up and down and left and right and go around this way and now go back to where you just were. The whole thing is annoying. Anyhow, so after taking a little train, well, they had changed our... Where am I going? Is that the one I'm looking for? Yes, okay. What was I saying? My brain is, I'm telling you guys, I am just absolutely exhausted. I don't know that I've ever been this exhausted in my life. And I took yesterday to recover and just lay around and do nothing. But anyhow, yeah, so our flight got delayed, but oh yeah, so it got delayed while we were on the plane. So we stressed out about whether or not we were going to even make the plane. Then we finally get on like 5 minutes before takeoff, and then is that still the right way? Yes. And then they're like, oh yeah, the door won't close, which is exactly what you want to hear, that there's a mechanical issue on your flight. So the door won't close. We're calling mechanics. Okay, it'll only be about 20 minutes. Yeah, sure. So they think they fixed it, and then they're like, actually, the service light is still on, so it's going to be a little bit longer of a delay. Of course it is. And
Welcome
have
aboard,
anything in here?
Captain.
Okay. Pretty. So stuff, words, brain, think. What am I trying to say, guys? This is how tired I am. You have no idea, seriously. It's like, oh yeah, and then they finally fixed the door. And then they're like, yeah, we still can't leave because of bad weather. And meanwhile, you look out the window and it's 92 outside and sunny and beautiful and warm. Now, there was a storm, like, kind of sort of nearby. Obviously not near enough for us to see it, but it would have been... It was close enough that, yes, it does make sense that they needed to wait it out. So, all in all, oh yeah, and then we had to wait on other planes that were grounded to take off. There was literally a line of planes on the runway. So yes, all in all, that delay was 2 hours. So my back was killing me, and my neck was hurting, and I had no leg room. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that part too. In addition to everything else, all the people that got on the plane before we managed to brought too much in their carry-on, and so there was no room. We can't go in with the prawn suit, that's fine. And so there was no room in the overhead storage for our carry-on stuff. Also, I forgot I'm supposed to make or do I already have it? Oh my god, I don't even know. I'm so confused. Let's see. Antidote. Frost, vase, plant, and fevered pepper. Okay, we can make that, right? That's easy. Let's just drop some things off. Let's do that. Just put everything in. There, okay. Yeah, so then this next 6.5 hour flight turned into 8.5 because of the 2 hour delay with no leg room. And those of you that know me, I am on the taller side. I am 5'9". And airplane seating is already really uncomfortable for anybody, and then it's way worse when you're tall. And then even worse from that when you have to put all of your carry-on stuff in the foot area, what little foot area they gave you. So that sucked a lot. Yep. So I finally got home at about 9:30 p.m. after 21 hours of travel plus the 5-hour bus ride the day before. And here I am, and I am just tired, and my brain is not functioning correctly, and yeah, that's it. I don't need any of these. I need that frost vase plant. I don't think I had that planted in. Do you hear the cats running around? Oh, as long as it's not a fight, you're fine. Anyway, so that's
Seek shelter.
what happened with the travel side of things, at least. So I'm back. We'll see how regularly I post. I don't know that it'll be every day, but who knows? Maybe it will be, or maybe I'll post like 10 in a day. Who knows? I'm me. I'm a little crazy sometimes, so whatever. I guess I can charge those batteries I'm just holding for some reason. Okay. Do that. Um, 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 Well, I need to eat, so let's do that. Eat that, keep one. Okay, frost-based plant. I should have grabbed one on my way over, huh? Okay. But I didn't. I forgot. Where can I find one? Any in these little caves? I don't remember. Let's try this cave. So the trip itself, other than how terrible the traveling itself was, the trip was amazing. So we got in on Sunday, I think it was the 9th, June 9th, something like that. And everybody was tired after a long stretch of traveling, right? But we had classes the very next morning, so we're like, okay, we're gonna take advantage of what little downtime we have, and we're gonna go explore. So we all went out, kind of did our own thing, and checked out the town of Granada. By the way, if you don't speak Spanish, Granada means pomegranate. So we checked out that town, and it's just so different. First off, everything is really walkable. Like, you could probably walk from one end of the city to the other in 2 hours or less. Now that's me guessing. I don't know, but yeah, it is very walkable. That much I do know. And okay, now I'm very disoriented. Where am I? Let's go back there. So there is plenty of public transportation. The longest I had to wait on a bus was 20 minutes, but more often it was like 5 minutes or less. Because that one time that was 20 minutes, I think they were just down a bus or a driver because it just flat out skipped the one that I was expecting. It just never showed up, and so it was, yeah. So the roads are super narrow. It just, oh my god, I don't even know how to explain things, especially with how tired I am. Insufficient power. Oh, okay, yeah, because it's night. I don't want to do this. Because I need a frost, whatever. Okay. Let's do that. So we went to the Alhambra, which is like an old fortress. There's a castle, there's a sultan's palace, there's the remains of the town's buildings, there's the military section, including the remains of the old barracks. There's these pretty gardens and fountains. It was really cool, really neat. So we went there. We went to several different cathedrals and churches that were absolutely stunning. Regardless of your religion, I would recommend going and seeing, just to see it, because it is, the architecture is incredible. It really is. And our guide literally told us, if it looks like gold, it is gold. And there was a lot that looked like gold. It's wow. We in the one of the cathedrals, we saw part of, because apparently he was split up, part of Christopher Columbus's remains, and depending on where you are and your political views and such, you may have a specific, well, I mean, you either love him or you hate him. So all I will say is without explicitly stating my viewpoints on Christopher Columbus, what I will say is that I paid homage to him in the way that I felt was most appropriate. So, yes, that there's like a monument to him in one of those cathedrals. So, we climbed several bell towers. I say several, I think it was just two. One, two, I think it was just two. But they were really tall, and everyone was out of breath when we got to the top of each tower. And we all said, hey, by the end of this trip, we're all going to be in great physical shape. Now, I think I might have lost a couple pounds, but nothing significant. So, I don't know about being in great physical shape, but maybe slightly better than before. Let's see, what else did we do? Oh, yes, so on the following Sunday, because well, it doesn't matter. On one of the days that we were there, we had a free day, which meant we could do whatever we wanted. We didn't have any classes to attend. We didn't have any scheduled tours that they had booked for us. So me and a few of the other teachers, we went to the town of Cordoba, and that just happens to be where our professor from our local university, where he is from, but that's not why we went. That is a whole. We went because in the town of Cordoba, in and around, I should say, are several of the filming locations used for the show Game of Thrones. So we went to a castle near there that was used for Game of Thrones filming. That was really cool. And then we went to after the castle we were hungry, so we went to get lunch. Finally, okay, I'm gonna grab two just in case. And then now, how do I get? Okay. And then we went after lunch. We went to get or to go to a bridge nearby, because that bridge was also used in the filming of Game of Thrones. Now with this bridge, it was built by the Romans, and it is still standing, and it appears that people still use it, at least to walk across. I don't think cars go across. I didn't see any, but people were definitely on the bridge. So yeah. What else did we do on this trip? Brain is not braining. Well, we took classes. That was the primary goal of the trip. So, classes on bilingualism and bilingual teaching and bilingual students and such. I definitely feel like I got a lot of strategies that I will hopefully remember to use come the fall, because there was some really good information. My Spanish got way better over the course of the trip, because I didn't have a choice. All the classes were taught in Spanish, and all the teachers that I was traveling with, everyone's bilingual, so both English and Spanish, but mostly were speaking Spanish. So there was that. And it was just a really, really incredible experience. And I'm so grateful that I got to go and I got to experience everything, experience the culture, go through those classes, hopefully improve some of my own teaching as a result, and meet new people, both in my district and in Spain. It was wonderful, guys. It was wonderful. It was so cool. At the end of the trip, on the one hand, I was like, oh, I'm so ready to come home. I miss my bed. I miss my cats. I miss being able to talk to people at a reasonable hour, because Spain is 9 hours ahead of California. So that was a challenge, trying to communicate with like my family and my friends, because I'd be waking up and ready to socialize and they'd be asleep, and then when they were just waking up, I was in the middle of classes, and when I was finally available at night, I was ready to go to bed too. So yeah, I was definitely ready to come home, but at the same time, there's so much more to see, so much more to experience and explore, and we only saw one small part of Spain. We stayed in Granada, so I feel like I got pretty comfortable with Granada. We visited Cordoba, we visited Sevilla. I don't count Madrid. We did fly into Madrid and fly out of Madrid, but we never had time to actually explore the town. So, yeah, I don't count those. Okay, let's make this antidote. Alright, we have antidote. We are thirsty. Let's do that. Do I have anything else attached to this? It's just the one, right? Okay. Okay. What? Braining processing room. Yes. Excuse me. What am I doing? That. And I know you're not full, but I'm gonna take you. Okay. I'm gonna get more coffee in a second. My throat's dry. Here's prawn suit. Okay. Coffee. Okay. So, speaking of coffee, I'm sorry, but the coffee in Spain, I did not enjoy their coffee. Did it get the job done? I guess, barely. But it was not the best coffee I'd ever had. I think a lot of it was instant coffee, and that was a big part of it. But my biggest complaint with their coffee was not so much in the quality, but in the size of the cups. Because here in America, we drink a lot of coffee. 1 cup of coffee for us is usually 1 very large cup, right? Not always, but usually. Depends on the person. But for me, yes, it's a very large cup. It's probably 12 to 16 ounces, if I had to guess, for 1 cup of coffee. And depending on the day, depending on how I'm feeling, what I need, blah, 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 I might have 2 cups of coffee, maybe 2.5. I don't think I usually do 3, but yeah, so is this where I need to be? No, I think I have to go up. Let's just double check here. Okay. Yeah, I have to go up. So in Spain, the cups are tiny. Like for everything. Whether I wanted water or juice or coffee. Actually, not for water, but, well, if it was tap water, but not a bottled water. Anyway, cups are all so small. I'm like, what the heck? So I'd order a coffee. Actually, no, let me start with this. Coffee where we were staying. One mug, and it's like half the size of my mugs here at home. Alright, so I'd usually fill that up twice, and it was fine. Then I would get to my classes, and I would need more coffee. So there was a vending machine for coffee, so okay, great. I'm gonna go to the vending machine. Didn't I see a thing that said, insert antidote. Alright. We're making progress, guys. So then, this is important, I have to finish my coffee story, and then we can do the reason we're here. This is actually the game, right? But yeah, so then I would go to that vending machine. Excuse me. Jet lag, man. And there were all these different options, and I usually got the café con leche, so coffee with milk, because I can't do just straight black coffee. Well, one day, well, no, before I get to that. So whenever I got that, it was this little itty bitty tiny thing, tiny paper cup of coffee that maybe was 8 ounces. I'm skeptical it was even that much. But it was small, and it was not enough. Definitely not enough. And one of our professors even said, "Oh yeah, our coffees in Spain are smaller because our coffee is so much stronger than yours in America." And I was like, I don't think that's true. It did not seem to be true in my experience. I don't think it was any stronger. It's just small cups. So anyway, I would get that little thing. Now, one day, I was looking at all the options from that vending machine, and I'm like, alright, here's one. It says Café Largo. So I thought, maybe that's a big coffee. Let's give it a shot. So I push the button, wait for it to come out. It's exactly the same size, and it's just black coffee with some sugar. Like, really? That's not what I want. Ugh, so I forced it down, because I don't like black coffee. I need some kind of cream, or creamer, or milk. I need something in there. And then finally, the last like 3 or 4 days, some of the teachers showed me a cafe that was nearby, and their coffees were slightly bigger, maybe 12 ounces. And I literally got to a point of asking the girl at the counter, I'm like, okay, I want a café con leche, coffee with milk, biggest size you have. Oh my god, it was still that small cup. Oh, so I suffered with coffee. So now that I'm home, I am savoring my coffee, and I am having huge things of it, and I am just so appreciative of my coffee. Alright guys, are we ready? Are we ready to inject the Leviathan? Stabby stab.
I believe the antibacterial agent was effective. Without it, the bacteria could have spread. Now it cannot. Your sister's memory will live in you through this gesture.
Feels good. Doing this one last thing for Sam. I feel like I got some closure.
My people do not experience endings as you do. Do humans feel joy in realizing that you've reached the end of something?
Sometimes.
Depends.
Closure is a sense of resolution. Like, knowing that even though it still hurts, it'll be okay. I did what I came to do. I found out what really happened to her, and I got to finish her work. I learned a little bit more about the person I've looked up to for, well, my whole life. I wish I'd told her that more. Sam always wanted to make a difference. She wanted the bacteria contained to keep everyone safe. I'm grateful to give her that. I just wish I could have said goodbye.
So sad. And that just reminded me, do we have any things to listen to? Oh, I think we do, because wasn't I just going through everything? I think I was, right?
We've studied the first Corral bacteria samples from the specimen. Results are promising. We were able to stimulate rapid multiplication of cells in a controlled environment, resulting in the creation of several different mutations with potentially useful applications. Think of the possibilities. Life-saving treatments, genetic research. It could be a window to understand the evolution of life on this planet. The findings could move us forward by years. We recommend a wider study, using samples collected from a greater variety of sites around the original pustules. We trust you will provide the necessary security to do so. The Leviathan site must be protected.
Yeah, I think I remember just going through all these.
Hey, Sam. Oh, hey there, Pengling buddy.
Hi, Fred. What brings you this way?
I was just passing by. Lillian wanted a hand with a deep dive out in the bridges. You know, I think she's right. There is some weird stuff out there.
The clicking sound?
SOS. I heard it with my own ears.
So you think she's right? There's intelligent life down there?
I don't know. I'll leave that to you scientist types.
This scientist is more at home with these penguins. But if my sister was here, she'd be all over this.
Wait, are you telling me you're not the brains of the family?
Oh, my family has many different brains. Like
A Hydra?
Well...
Oh, Fred.
Oh, yeah, actually, I like that analogy. Makes it hard to get along sometimes, but it's never dull.
Something out here with way too many teeth. Oh man, where did it go? Where did it go? Things with teeth don't just disappear. Sit and wait for you to let your guard down. It's gonna dart out of the shadows and get me. I bet if I eject the cargo module, it'll give me some maneuverability.
Why do I not remember that one? Like, ever. Something with teeth? Huh.
Cheese on a cracker. Saw me. Managed to eject the cargo module and hide. Sitting here with the lights off, sweating through my shirt. I'm not gonna get pooped out of the back end of a sea monster to save Alterra some money.
I don't remember that either.
Well, not going to be happy. Not one bit. The damn ugly thing followed me into the shallows.
That I remember.
Didn't think something that big would follow me up here. Had to jettison the sea truck. Again. I guess I could try to go back to the parts when it leaves. If it leaves. I really don't want to sit in another meeting with Emmanuel. Manu, as he liked to be called. I just want to drive around and deliver cargo in peace.
Patrol log, excavation site, day 33, morning. I thought I saw something moving on the screen, but it was just that I sneezed. Wiped it off. Fred's not convinced the Leviathan is really dead, but I've never even seen it blink. Nevertheless, I am now undertaking the mandatory foot patrol. Inside the cave, confirming a whole lot of nothing. Creatures still dead, cave still boring. I miss the mining site. At least you could talk to people. Oh, wait now, what's this? A rock! I found an interesting rock. That makes 3 this week. The others will be happy to have a friend.
Poor Parvin.
Including
Must have
patrol.
been really bored.
Perimeter secured. Nothing to report. End log.
Okay, we're gonna go home. See if there's anything else to build over there. I don't remember. Penguin wall, research, exploring, blah blah blah. Fauna, ignore them. Cold. Snow stalkers have lots of fur. Could use a spy pangolin to get their fur. Okay. I didn't do that. I never have. Wait, from Eloise to Quartermaster Joe. Oh, this is about flares. Okay, avian curse.
Communications tower maintenance log. Another day, another slight by the winged furies. As usual, I got an interference alert. As usual, I went out to see what the problem was. As usual, it was frozen stalagmites of feathered bird excrement.
That's so gross.
I fear the career impact of saying this officially. If you can even call what I have a career. But I could swear they're targeting me personally. The week I was out with the flu, I came back to find the tower spotless. Parvin laughed at me when I asked him how he cleaned it. Silly me. As if Parvin would ever clean anything. There's nothing left for me to do but quit. But I know that's what the birds want me to do. Oh, and I got the tower up and running. Maintenance complete.
Let's see. Piotr? From Piotr? Is that a name? On my application I mentioned galeophobia, fear sharks, imagine my surprise, brute sharks. Okay, research outpost, blah blah blah, drop the builder tool inside the, okay, whatever. Thumpers, thumper batteries. Okay, distract. How are they supposed to use them when batteries burn out so quickly? Seriously. Okay, upgrades. Original versions were pretty bad, but these give us almost double the time to explore some of the mineral-rich nodes. Vibrations of the ice rings sometimes knock loose some pretty valuable stuff if we take the time to search for it. Okay. Tunnels. Ugh. I love and hate exploring these tunnels. There's, you know what? I've never gone in actually. Not in this playthrough. If you remember, I was able to cut through tunneling mechanism. Blah 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 blah. But going into the surface is risky. Okay. All right.
Danny's not here, I'm afraid.
That's okay. It's you I wanted to see. What's that you're working on?
Just a sketch for a piece I want to make. I'm slacking off. Don't tell the boss lady.
I won't. It's beautiful. What is it?
I'm doing a series inspired by bacteria. Mutant beauty. Life, death, risk. You know, that kind of thing.
What's this one? It looks like a Rob, but Vin, is this a mutation?
It's just an art project.
You know you're doing that thing with your neck, like when you're trying to bluff an alien intruder.
Right, fine. Fine. I'm bad at lying.
Are you mutating Corabacterium from the frozen Leviathan? Here? In this lab?
Please, don't ask me any more questions.
I don't think I need to.
Okay. Where's my moon pool? I have a moon pool, right? It's been so long, I don't remember anything. I need to charge the prawn suit, that's why I'm saying anything about it. Moon pool? Moon pool. I think it's over here. Yeah. Oh, sounds like Luna's somewhere she's not supposed to be. Luna! Get down. Oh, it's not Luna. Luna's in her bed next to me. That was Rory.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright. Do that, let me charge. Let's get in the sea truck and let that charge. Where'd it go? There it is. Yada yada, blah blah blah. How do I get in? Right here, okay. Rory, get down. I don't want to get up and see what she's doing.
Hey guys, I'm so glad you're here.
Where else would I be? Like I'd miss Fred being exposed as the alien intruder.
Oh, shoot.
That's not gonna happen.
But you didn't say you were not the intruder.
No, not this argument again. I beg you.
I think the game will settle this debate.
So, I just want to ask you something quick before Zeta gets back and we start playing. It's about the cavern with the frozen Leviathan.
Turn
I
around,
investigated,
this big long
You
thing.
investigated? When? I didn't see
Hold
you.
on.
Maybe you were asleep or busy doodling inappropriate sea creatures.
Those drawings are art.
Anyway, I've looked into it, and I think we have reason to be concerned. It wasn't
Rory.
that long ago this planet was uninhabitable. But if we work together, we can get them to put an end to the Corral mutation experiments.
I'm not comfortable with this.
Samantha, you're paranoid.
Come on now, you're Sam out. She has our safety at heart.
And the rest of us don't?
Zeta!
Can we play the game now?
Fine.
Go in. Okay. Charging stuff. And then seeing what I've got in here. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta see what she's up to. Ooh, Rory. Oh, she's on the ground now. God. She found a lollipop. Oh no, I have to record this. Where's my phone? She found a lollipop. That is her toy. She's decided a lollipop is her toy. Okay, now I'm narrating a video with my phone. Hi, Rory. What do you have there? You have a lollipop? Yeah? Yes, you have a lollipop. Meow. Yes? Yeah. And how did you get it? You jumped up on the counter that you weren't supposed to be on and you brought the lollipop down? Yes, that's what you did. You're lucky you're cute. Okay. That said, now I'm gonna pick up the lollipop. Ugh. Oh, stinker. Yes, you're adorable. Alright, back to my game. Back to my coffee. Ow, what is that? Oh, that's a toy. Okay. Cat toy. I stepped on it. Alright. More coffee. Okay, so so many of these, so many flares. I don't need all these flares. God, there's tons. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just kind of drop stuff in, and I don't need that. I actually need to just drop it. Actually, I can get rid of it. That's what the trash can is for. I do want to keep that. I do want to keep them. I do want to keep those. Oh, I think that's another antidote. Yep. Oh well. Okay. Okay. Looking at how much space. I've got a little bit. It's not super tight space. Okay. Now, look at this chaos. Have you guys seen everything here? I don't even know anymore. I don't remember. What have you seen? What do I need to show you? Am I being yelled at? Rory, what? Oh, she's coming over. Are you here to be cute? Yeah? You're here to be cute? I love you. Yeah. You just pick bad timing. Yes, you do. Alright, chaos here as well. Well, hey, we're here. Let's turn on the jukebox. Where'd it go? Maybe it's upstairs. Is it upstairs? Wait, where am I? I'm so lost. Okay. Okay. Upstairs. Well, in case you hadn't seen it, kitchen. I Because, yeah, I have no idea what I've shown you anymore. I cannot keep track, and it's been so long. I'm going to grab that in case I need to plant it. Grab those because they're useful. Use that for that. Cat. I don't know what else. I don't remember what I had over at the other base. I guess I can always come back if I really need to. I don't want to use all my space on plants, but I might have to. Okay, I don't know if I have that, so I'm gonna grab that. I grabbed one of those. I'm gonna grab that. Marble melon, that's the next thing I need, right? Didn't want that many, but okay. 1, 2, okay, just one. And now I have 3, okay. Fishies! Yeah, so tour in case you hadn't seen, because like I said, I've completely lost track. My bedroom. Ta-da! Nice and pretty. Turn that on. Cat, of course. Wait, is it? It has a blep. Oh my god, it has a blep. Blep! Oh, it's a blep. Yep. Yep. This is my room. Where's the jukebox? Did I not? Aha! Okay. This sounds fine. Alright, and then we've got, if I remember correctly, I have to talk a little bit louder when I'm listening to the jukebox. Okay, so bathroom. Just a little tiny bit of the fish below. Shower, it works. Take a bath, please. Toilet works, I think. Air freshener, of course, because I mean, that's a toilet. Just for decoration, we got that. Yeah. What's over here? I don't remember. Oh, just more fish. Because my, oh, that's right. I wanted to put windows all around this. That's what I wanted to do. Well, okay, let's work on that, guys. Where are we on time? Ooh, I've been recording for a while. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. And I'll work on that upstairs what I just got to, and by the next video, which hopefully won't be in 3 weeks, by the next video you will be able to see that. So thanks for watching, have a great rest of your day, have a great summer, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!